Meeting Governor Muzakir Manaf, Vice Governor Fadlullah, and Mayor Eliza Saaduddin Jamal. In the city once washed by the tsunami and awakened again by prayers, Asian poets arrived carrying their own languages. The language of rain from Japan, the language of rivers from the Mekong, the language of deserts from Pakistan, and the language of longing from the long wounded Malay lands. They descended upon Banda Aceh like migrating birds searching for the branches of history. Across the city square, the punishment of the past still lingered upon ancient stones, upon the names of martyrs, silent upon gravestones, without voices. Was no longer merely a story of wounds. It had become like an old woman, still clutching her prayer beads, so her home had once been swept into the sea. The poets walked slowly past Baitaraman Grand Mosque, whose domes still carried the echoes of takbir from nights filled with tears. Then they met the governor of Aceh, Muzakir Manaf, a man whose face still carried traces of mountains and forests, as though the history of war had never truly fallen asleep within his eyes. Beside him stood the vice governor of Aceh, Fadlullah, whose voice was calm like the wind from the northern coast, yet whose eyes held deep determination for the future of the land. He spoke softly about the younger generation, about the land of Asia, which must never lose its roots amid a rapidly changing world. And the poets saw that leadership, not something is right with the first verse. Sometimes it grows from the willingness to listen to the voices of ordinary people, so often drowned by the tide. He welcomed the poets with a simple smile, yet behind that smile, Asia appeared to stand like an ancient tree, cut down again and again, yet forever growing back from the roots of its people's prayers. A poet from India whispered, "In my country, leaders are often busy guarding palaces, but here I see history walking together with the people." The poet from Turkey gazed at the sky of Banda Aceh. Then remembered Istanbul, the old city also built from moons and remembrance. Meanwhile, the mayor of Banda Aceh, Eliza Saduddin Jamal, arrived like a mother, bringing the light of dawn into the courtyard of the city. She spoke about education, about women, about children who must grow without losing their morality amid the noise of the modern world, and the Asian poets fell silent. For they understood a great city is not merely a city with towering buildings, but a city that still leaves space for a mother's prayer and the call to prayer of the poor.
Elsewhere, the wind from the Indian Ocean still carried the scent of salt and memories of the tsunami. Yet Banda Aceh that night was not mourning the past.
It was learning to become light. The poets recited poetry beneath the sky of the veranda of Mecca. Some quietly wept, hearing verses about tsunami orphans. Others lowered their heads when the name of God was spoken between rounds of applause.
And suddenly an old poet from Central Asia said, perhaps the world too often builds cities with cement, but Asia tries to build them with a memory and faith. The night grew deeper, the lights of Banda Aceh sparkled like prayer beads scattered upon the prayer rug of the sky. In the distance, Baitur Rahman Grandma Mosque remained standing like a guardian of time that never sleeps. And the Asian poets finally understood Aceh is not merely a region upon a map. It is a womb learning to become wisdom. It is remembrance walking through history. It is a land that once drowned, yet refused to disappear.